Hey, hello everybody, and welcome back to another Revit tutorial. Okay, so we've done a couple of tutorials already, sort of more in the introduction of what the software is, and one on the interface. This is the first tutorial where we can actually start working on a project and produce something of, I suppose, visible value. Even though it'll be a very simple project. So this particular lesson will be a nice short one, okay, and what it's going to be is about setting some constraints, upper and lower constraints for our walls for this project. So here we are, we're in the Revit project. I've saved it as an introduction project. Okay, and currently we're in the ground floor plan, so if you look at the mouse, there we are in our project browser. But where I want to go first is the elevations. So double click down here in the elevation section of the project browser, double click on any of the elevations. It won't really matter which one we do, because whatever we change here will change in throughout the project. Okay, so here we go. So this is the east elevation. Okay, and we get a little bit of information here by default. So right smack bang in the middle, we've got our section marker, which relates to the section marker in our ground floor plan. And we have a couple of lines here, so with long dash, short dash things, and these are our levels. Okay, so straight out of the box we get two levels. We get a ground floor level set at a datum of 0 millimeters, and we get level 1 with the datum or a relative level or a reduced level of 4,000 millimeters compared to this one here. Okay, so the very first thing we want to do is understand what the project is. Okay, so we're going to build a very conventional Australian style house. It'll be brick veneer, tile roof or a roof on top, etc. Hip and valley. Okay, and typically 4,000 millimeters is not a normal ceiling height. So what we're going to do here, so to adjust this level here, is we're going to be accurate with what we're doing. Okay, and click on the level so it goes blue. Okay, and then click on the 4,000. Okay, and you should see it change to a text box, okay, that you can now format. So what we're going to do here, so instead of 4,000, okay, I'm going to change that to 2,700 millimeters. Okay, a 9-foot stud in the old money. Okay, so and all I need to do now is I can just left click anywhere out of that box, and there we go. So that number has changed, but you would have seen straight away as well that this level jumped from up here down to here. Okay, and there's what we call parametric behavior. Okay, and that is the beauty of Revit and basically all of the BIM systems. Okay, let's go back to our project browser. Okay, and let's just double check, say, one of the other elevations. I'm just going to double click on the north elevation, and there we go. Level 1, 2,700 millimeters. Double check another elevation. This is the beauty of the software, is that out of the box all of those elevations were 4,000 millimeters, now they are 2,700. The other thing we're going to change here very quickly, okay, is we're going to change the name of this level. Okay, at the moment it says level 1. Again, look at our project browser. In our floor plans we've got ground floor and we have level 1. Do not worry about the site of true north at this stage. Okay, but we have level 1 here. Same process as changing the number. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to click on the level. I'm going to go click again, so we get we activate the text box. Okay, so not levelly, just level. Okay, so instead of just saying level 1, we now say ceiling level. This is to clearly identify it. So I click out of there, and Revit's going to ask me would I like to rename the corresponding views. And again, just to double check, look at this, the project browser, it says level 1. If I say yes, we now see that that has changed. So it's now ceiling level. The position also changed as well. Okay, and the reason for that is that the project browser by default is set in alphabetical order. So at the top, C is the C, down the bottom we've got the T. So everything's in alphabetical order at the moment. That's not set to height or anything like that. We can change that, but we're not going to until we're in the more advanced tutorials. But that basically concludes our lesson for the time being. Okay, so I said the idea was just very quickly going through being able to identify where our levels are, where we can see our levels, and the ability to change their names and to change their height. Okay, that now will give us the ability in the next lesson to create some walls that are that have an appropriate construction constraint, okay, that would match conventions. So we will call it quits there, and we'll see you in the next lesson.